Let's close the door here. Hi, Volo.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
We may persuade her first. Does your bird have a name?
Pidge.
Wow. So I see. Do you have plans for this pigeon named Pidge?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I hate to see such a lovely creature in a cage.
Hey,
I think that's how we can get her
Keep
to
him safe
release
from me
him.
mates. Raids make 'em rabid.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We also still have our charge, right? I think outside one goblin with pants has the notes of the dwarf. Yeah, I got them earlier. And these notes help with the puzzle. Exactly. We got those notes, and at the beginning I wasn't sure, but then I also remembered it's tied to the puzzle. I think we couldn't even loot his bands. He looks weak. Sick, even. He won't last long in here. Ah, come on, 7 to 10. That's almost guaranteed. 28. Take this.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the
Sure.
key. Pigeon's all yours.
I will definitely bring him back. Hi, Volo.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
He's probably going to die like this. And Gale appeared and fought off dragons to save me. Oh, Volo, don't ever change. Just keep publishing books I can use as a DM. Hey Sally, nice to see you. Thanks so much for the luck. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. And yeah, thank you. You know what else lives on for Ian's? Gold. Get yourself to safety, and quick.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please,
Oh, yeah.
won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
But I mean, one can't help but wonder how Volo even survived this long, right? Oh well. I mean, sure. Go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
That's not worrying at all. Mystra likes him. That's the thing. I've never seen it in a book, like an official book. But I've read through the wiki a lot, especially regarding Mystra, of course. Goddess of Magic, that's pretty dope, right? And at least in the D&D wiki, I read that like Mystra's probably Mystra's the goddess who died like most often from like all the D&D deities. So in the beginning there was Mistral. Mistral was reborn as Mystra. Mystra died. Then a young wizard called Midnight was chosen to become the new Mystra. That Mystra was also killed, and then she was like kind of like reformed through Silver Fire by Elminster, yada yada. Don't need to tell you all the details, but it is in that wiki I read that Mystra kind of shared like parts of her essence at like different spots, and one of those spots is actually Volo, which, well, kind of also would explain why Volo is still looking so young despite being like very old, right? Mystra used him as a pillow for the weave. Yeah, kinda, right? Yeah, she dies in damn near every edition of D&D. Yep. To explain why magic works differently. Poor her. There's so many memes about that. Guess I'll die. Alright. So, next thing I would do is talking to Guts. And then we're trying to kill her.
Let's Let's get on with it.
I still wanna heal Gale first, though. Here we go. Just using our paladin powers. I mean, we also have the Song of Rest, which is really nice.
Oh, Minster's not around.
Right, guys.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wearing really fancy braces. I'm here to spill your guts across the floor. Ha! Pun intended. Also, Mystra has a thing grooming young male wizards. I mean, I think besides Gale, I don't think there was someone else, but I also don't know Amends' backstory in that much detail. I hope it wasn't the same. Punch a hand, you know. Wait, what? Why should I let you brand me?
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
I still really dislike it. Even though, as far as I know, there are no downsides to this. But just like character-wise, with like everything you know about the Absolute so far, it really seems like a bad idea. There are actually upsides to it. Of course, you have two items, the shield and I think it is gloves or something, which just work if you have the mark. But well, both are not really fitting for Gale, so yeah. Actually, I'd rather not go through with this.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers.
Also tadpole.
A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess, receiving instruction from a handsome young man.
You're not
One
handsome,
chosen.
Gortash.
The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
I think there was a downside to pushing deeper into her mind, because then she also sees stuff of you. We're not risking it here. I mean, we don't want to fight like everyone here. We want her to go into a separate room and then deal with her and then deal with the others. And Gale severs the connection.
Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't wanna
There are
get
more
intimate
items who
in
work with
front
the
of
mark from the Grimforge.
novices.
Oh, I
Fair
didn't know.
enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Well, well, well. And one would think that true souls would actually help out each other, right? Because I mean, you have like 3 true souls working together here. Any help would be appreciated. I need a healer.
You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel.
I
It's
mean, that skull is
private.
also slightly
Don't want
ominous.
this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi, Priestess!
Hey.
We think it's a new god.
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the
Perhaps that's how
Absolute?
we would have ended up had our not
Didn't you already get branded? But it's interesting, at least I thought that if you don't want to get branded, you need to persuade her. I'm not sure if I'm misremembering or what.
Oi,
Yeah,
come
let's
here.
close the door
I ain't waiting around.
and let's talk to her.
Ready to clear your head?
What exactly are you going to do?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
I don't really feel loved by the Absolute. The Absolute wanted to force me to do stuff. And yeah, we're going to do that. If you go through that, she wants to deal with you alone, which is hella sketchy. And if you actually go through with it, she offers you a potion to drink, and it's a potion of sleep. Which is funny if you're playing a half-elf or an elf, of course. Well, you're unaffected then. And if you decline the potion, she just casts sleep on you. So either way, she puts you to sleep, and yeah, then a very mysterious figure comes to help you. But nope, I'm not gonna do that because that's boring, needing help from others. So, yeah. What we're gonna do
Enough waiting. I crave
is
blood.
backstabbing her before she can backstab us.
Mustn't let anyone see.
And especially in the beginning, I was like, why is she even
Reaction.
attacking us? I mean, we're both true souls, or she believes us to be a true soul.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
But I guess it's just jealousy or trying to not lose her own position.
This isn't important.
Okay, very quickly. I don't see drums in here. Because we really don't want her to sound the alarm. Oh. There we go. Cool. And she's surprised. Awesome. Yeah, we can kill her. Quite sure.
My patience wanes.
Lovely. There we go. Hey, critical. And I could critical smite, but I don't even need that. Which is kind of sad, because critical smiting is the best way to smite.
Let's get this over with.
And... wow, Gale. Everyone does like so much damage, and Gale's like, here's 2.
Let's turn someone inside out.
There we go.
The world just got a little less wretched.
Nice. I would say that was, well, not clean, but sneaky.
The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Because we all attacked. There we go. Let's just transform
Time to pack it
into
in for the day, I think.
just picking something randomly. Well, a handsome. Oh, you're half elf, half elf. Let's talk to her again.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Gale just going through the phase of like bleaching his hair. Okay, we need a different voice. What was your purpose here?
Absolute Priestess.
Who is the Absolute?
Everything. Everyone.
Sounds pretty omnipotent. Where do you keep your valuables? Well, good thing we can lockpick. What happened to you?
Infidel.
You wanted to murder me first, even though we didn't see that. You gotta trust me here. Where are you from?
My mother's swollen gut.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't have guessed
The
that.
spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
You know, that actually applies to many people. Oh, well. Just gotta hope that no one's going to look here. Let's become smart again. Where's our headband? Where's our headband? There's our headband. Look at that, now we're smart again. What an answer, yeah, right? Also, hey Alistair, how are you doing? The weekend is here, happy weekend to you.
Quite ready for you.
Very nice to see you, as always. I'm sorry I'm late, don't worry about it. I went to sleep after work. Was like an exhausting day or just bad sleep? I do feel you on the sleepy part though. Look, potion of sleep. Mindflayer parasite, that's going to be interesting later. Push the feelings, cross burning hands. And here, we have two absolute things. The Absolute Warboard. If the wielder bears the Absolute brand, they gain a +1 bonus to saving throws. And the Absolute Talisman. If the wearer bears the Absolute brand, they have advantage on death saving throws. So add to wears. Absolute Talisman 8.
I'm ready. Whatever
I mean, as long
Blackets will be done.
as we don't have amulets for some people, we can just use that.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
There we
And
go.
you shall find me. Right away.
Yeah. I don't really know, I just felt exhausted, need a rest. Alright, I hope you're feeling better now. Hope it's nothing serious. Well, and with that, we killed the first true soul. And I gotta say, so far, I didn't expect the battle outside of the battle against God to be that, like, super challenging. But it's going better than I expected. And that's kinda making me stay optimistic here. Also, we just need 76 XP for the level up. We can level up before we fight Raw Rexland. We can probably even level up before we find Minthara. That is amazing. That's all I ever wanted. Great, now I have a Christmas song playing. Sometimes I hate how my brain just associates everything with everything.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Where even are you? Okay. Okay, Poma. Bodyguard of the High Priestess. Yeah, and the thing is, if the sleep spell or the sleep potion actually succeeds, you'll find yourself down here, in chains. But yeah, someone's coming down here and, well, making a very bloody entrance. I think did we ever have that on stream? I don't think so. Because I mean, Lavender was also a drow, so also immune to sleep magic. Okay.
Ready or not?
Hiding.
Gently.
Turn-based. So. Nah.
Wits and blades, always sharp. Got to press on. Eager for
So,
battle.
with the rest of our party, we're just going to stealth.
It's a gnome's life for me.
Up. A gnome's life? Oh, because he's making himself small. Oh my gosh. I think I never heard that before. I never really realized it. That cannot be an inanimate. What? Oh no, I can't. I think the game was just buggy. I was like, but she isn't inanimate. There we go. Come on. Nice. She's surprised. But that wasn't too much damage. I don't like that. Okay. So, with Lae'zel, we're attacking. I mean, we're attacking with everyone. I think we have to wait for Lae'zel to finish. Nice. I mean, I don't think we need to use resources, but let's see.
Back this very well.
I'm just hoping she's giving us like enough XP to level up. I don't think so though. I think like 80 XP is like too much. There we go. Nice. And with Gale... we're just using fireballs. Nice. Oh,
For the slaughter.
Sarion, let's make her drop the weapon. Well, or not. Oh come on, let's use a guiding bolt. Like one. Nice, that was a lot of damage. I know I could pommel strike, but I don't want to use like kind of waste the advantage from guiding bolt on a pommel strike. But I'm gonna use the advantage for a sneak attack. Nice. Come on, drop your weapon. Nice.
What should I do?
And I think we're going to kill her. Cool.
Swords meet sorcery.
Come on, Gale. 3 damage. There we go. And level up! For 1 character. Nice! We have the first one on level 5.
Curiosity must be satisfied.
Manachan and Alistair, and maybe also Proxy, if I'm not sure how much into multiclassing you are. What do you think? Is it nicer to go with Astarion for like full rogue? And I mean also for everyone else who wants to discuss. Do you think it's nicer for Astarion to go for like full rogue? Or do you think, especially since he's a swashbuckler, so we have high charisma anyway, to go a little into the soul spot to get the flurries? Because I mean the flurries are a nice way to deal more damage or like attack 2 people at once and stuff like that. I'm just not 100% sure how much I'm going to miss out on like late level things. Because I'm usually not really playing rogues, to be honest. So if you have any opinions, feel free to share.
It shall be done.
Right. And in the meantime, we're just going to steal. There are 13 gold coins, but nothing else in the wardrobe. Interesting. Padlock key. Here we go. Recipe of elixir of arcane cultivation. I think we probably already have that. What? Where is it? Shouldn't it be somewhere on the... Ah, here it is, I'm blind. I don't mind me. And yeah, we already knew this spell. Oh, recipe, I guess. I always prefer full class. I think you always miss out on the best class buff if you multiclass too much. I feel the same. I was talking about that earlier too. Especially someone who likes to play like full casters. I mean, you just miss out on the best spells, right? But if you think if it's necessary, go for it. I'm just not 100% sure, to be honest. I think on the other hand, we are already multiclassing as a sword bard with Lae'zel. And I gotta say, the Paladin Bard multiclass, I think that's dope. I really like that actually. It doesn't feel like missing out at least. Getting to Sword Bards and the late levelings for Swashbuckler aren't that nice, but mixing it with Sword Bard is great. Okay. The thing is, how many levels do you think we should take of Swashbuckler and how many of Sword Bard? I mean, Uncanny Dodge, for example, is nice. You can basically use your reaction just to take like half the damage, which is pretty cool. I think, even though it's kind of boring, I'm just gonna look at the wiki real quick. I unfortunately didn't set up OBS so I can like just show my browser. I still need to do that. So, the Swashbuckler gets something new at level 9. Roll a persuasion check to beguile a humanoid who must contest it with his insight. Enemies who fail gain panache disadvantage, others will fail. Others who fail become charmed. So they in general can't attack you. I mean, could be nice. I mean, especially giving them disadvantage sounds like really cool, I gotta say. So, besides that, rogues do get more feats. That's like a rogue thing. So, rogues also get like an additional feat at level 10. On that we're missing out. Reliable talent is kind of nice. Reliable talent means you get that at level 11. You basically always roll at least a 10. Which is pretty cool. But then again, yeah. We will have like quite high stats anyway, late game. We're of course also missing out on a higher sneak attack. So that's also something we're going to give up if we go for a multi-class. I think it might be interesting to see two things. First thing, I want to know if with the how was it called again? Dirty tricks it's called. Dirty tricks are like flick of the wrist and stuff like that. to see if they're going to level up later or if they stay the same. They stay the same, so they always deal their base damage. That doesn't change at all. I want to look up like how much damage we're dealing additionally as a sword bard. Because I mean, for the extra attack, we need to go to level 6. That would mean a lot of being a bard. Also, we can't really use our spell slots. As a paladin, we can smite them. As a rogue, we can cast spells, of course, but that's it. Yeah. I mean, defensive flourish, like adding something to our AC is nice. I kind of feel tempted to at least go to Bard level 3. Because I mean, with Bard level 3, we do unlock the flourishes. Are they worth it though? Because I mean, everything else the Bard learns is not going to be like super useful. I mean, sure, we can use inspiration and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Because I mean, if we go like 3 levels into Bard, I mean, of course, we're also missing out on like at least 1d6 of sneak attack. If we go like 6 levels into Bard, we're missing out on like 3d6 of sneak attack. Okay, I definitely wouldn't go for like 6 levels of Bard. I think that's too much. I think that's too imbalanced. So we might go 3 levels into Bard. I would say let's just think about that a little more. What do we get? I would say for the time being, let's stay with the rogue. I would say let's go like a little more into rogue, and then later on we can think about like, I don't know, do we want to multi-class? And I mean, if I want to change like the level distribution, we can always like reclass, right? So at class, how do I get back to the bard? Back to the rogue. I think I have to exit again. Yeah. Right, Mana-chan? I don't know, what's your take? But it feels like getting 6 levels into Bard is not going to be worth it, because then I have like a little bit of a sorcerer, yeah, well, of a mage, but also not really. And Uncanny Dodge is going to be neat. Definitely going to make us more hardy.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright. You have a go the chest. Amulet of Misty Step. Ooh, that's nice. You know what? Let's take that with Gale.
My pleasure.
Just to become a little bit more mobile. Got burning hands, some. Huh?
What's that?
What is that? Nice, some gold and a ring. I was quite sure that there was also like food lying around here. Your choice. Yeah. I hope it's the right choice. It's really hard. I think it's, at least personally, it's really hard for me to judge if a multi-class is going to be better than like fully committing to either class. I don't know. It's just like fear of missing out.